Hey everyone, my name is Matt Gurdon. I'm a senior at Siena here. I'm originally from central Massachusetts in a small town called Sterling. So for this creative Fridays assignment, this is my 3D collage. I'm just going to put the camera down for you guys to see it better. So the two main things we're supposed to be answering here is our personal identity and our cultural identity. So growing up, I grew up with my mom, dad, and little brother Mikey. Growing up, my bro and I always used to play with airplanes. So it was kind of just a childhood memory of us always wanting to be a pilot in some capacity. I'm trying to think of other examples of growing up. We have a little Spider-Man face cloth, but growing up, we always used to idolize superheroes. Still kind of do in some sort of way. The Red Sox ball in the far corner is kind of a representation of growing up and who I am today, of not only a Red Sox fan, but Boston sports fan. Growing up, it was kind of ingrained in me as a religion more than just rooting for a sports team. Speaking of religion, I also have a glass cross here. The glass cross kind of represents myself as a practicing Catholic and a churchgoer throughout all my life, and even here at Siena. And speaking of Siena, I'm obviously a college student, and I live with 5 other of my friends in Townhouse 20. And while my friends may not be the same sort of cleanliness or neatness that I like, I'm always cleaning up after myself and them. So that's why I have the sponges in the center of the pizza plate. Speaking of the pizza, part of my culture is I'm Italian. My mom and my dad are both Italian. And being Italian, we love food, which, like I said, why the whole collage is on top of a pizza plate, and I have a little cutout picture of the pizza in the front. Also, growing up, part of our culture, we're always around family, and being Italian, we love our food, which is also, I have some of my favorite snacks, the Sour Patch Kids and the powdered donuts. The big bow on top of the collage represents my favorite holiday, Christmas, which growing up was a big emphasis in my family, not only for being Italian, but kind of just the emphasis on family and the importance of loving one another. So that's why the bow is there. The easiest example, or the two easiest examples I can think of where my identity kind of conflicts with my culture, is me being a Red Sox fan. A lot of my family is not Boston sports fans, so that's a really easy example of kind of how sometimes my identity and my culture clash. So depending on what uncles and aunts I'm around at Christmas, we may not bring up sports. Another easy one is my identity of me liking things that are very neat and very clean. And sometimes my brother or my housemates sometimes don't. And that's just another example, kind of silly example of when my identity and when my culture clash.